I am still in shock. This is just wild. I had my best day ever reselling on Poshmark and eBay. Over $1,300 I just shipped out. What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah's Styles here. Coming off of my best day ever, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips that I have been doing that I think led to this increase in sales, and then show you the actual items that sold. For those that are new to the channel, I took this summer off. I was working minimal hours, only sending offers and doing packages, uploading drafts that I had pre-prepped, having my VAs help with pre-prepping my drafts from the photos that I had taken pre-summer. Kids are back in school, so I have been doing the grind again. Without just listing more items, there's ways that you can increase your sales. And these are 3 things that I have been doing that have led to my best day ever. So you can see in this chart right here, the majority of my sales do come from eBay. So what I'm going to be speaking to mainly is going to be eBay, but will kind of work for both platforms if you're on Poshmark as well, especially the 3rd tip. So on eBay, I am going in and I am editing 10 old listings. Not only does eBay like this activity, but they haven't sold. And so I'm going in and tweaking if they could have a different, maybe they could be in a different category, or a different photo looks different, or changing some of the keywords, rechecking prices. You know, if I've had them for 2 years, the pricing is a little bit different right now. Are they selling for higher? Are they selling for lower? Just going in and kind of changing some of the items. I'm doing at least 10 of those a day now. I'm also going in and updating the recommended item specifics. So on eBay, they add new item specifics. It helps people find your listings in the filters. When you're searching on eBay, you will have the left side and all of those filters. The more of those that you have filled out, the more likely a buyer is going to find yours. eBay does mandate that there are required item specifics, and they give you time to fix those. I have all of my required done, but then I have about 1,300 recommended item specifics. Most of the time, the recommended are nonsense and don't matter. So it's like I have a jacket and it says that you need to have a character. Well, there's no character on it, so I don't really need to have that item specific. And then the 3rd thing, every once in a while I will do this, and it definitely helps sales. It's a little hard to do sometimes, but I have a say yes day. I know Tata from Lori Boston Finds, we've talked about this, and she does the same thing as well. You can see in this chart right here, this is a Sarah Styles Sales and Trends dashboard. I track and manage all of my data. And in this chart, you can see that I am not on track to hit my goal. I came off of a weekend of it wasn't a bad weekend, but I definitely was not on track to hit my goal. So on Monday, I was like, I'm going to have a say yes day. I extended that into Tuesday as well, because it worked really well on Monday. And so some of these sales are not stellar sales. Some of them I let go for as long as I was making a profit. If someone sent me an offer, I accepted it, and it allowed me to have my best day ever. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I sell primarily women's clothing, shoes, and purses. I do liquidation as well as thrifted items. My thrifted cost of goods is like $6.13. My liquidation cost of goods is $14.06. So you'll see a bit of a mix of what sold today between thrifted items and pallet items. The average sale price for my day was $76. I sold 11 from eBay and 6 from Poshmark. So what I'm showing you today is what I actually shipped out. So this is going to be what I shipped out from, so basically what sold from Monday around lunchtime to Tuesday around lunchtime. If you go and look at my eBay store, you'll see a little discrepancy in, I had about 800 in sales on Monday, and I think it was like 600 in sales on Tuesday, but this is what I shipped out. It was $1,068 on eBay and a little over $200 on Poshmark. Before we get into what sold, showing you the actual items that sold, if you guys want to learn how to make money reselling, you want to see what is actually selling, learning your numbers and data and strategies that are guaranteed to work for everybody because you're looking at your numbers, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give me a like, a save, and if you find this valuable, other resellers will as well, so make sure to share it. Tag me, Sarah Styles LLC, on all platforms. All right, so this is a new with tags from a palette that I got. Blank NYC doesn't typically do that well from the thrift store. It will sell, and I will pick it up if it's very trendy or, you know, recent. It will sell, but definitely not this high at a thrifted price. Something that I have been doing, I have a coupon, and I will link a video up here on how to set up a coupon. There's multiple different ways that you can use eBay's new coupon feature. I have a coupon set up on it's a public coupon, so when you go to my store, it says save $10 when you spend over $50. This is really helping move my high-end items. Someone purchases, they purchased it full price and got $10 off, and so there was no offers, there was nothing back. It was a full price sale. The next one, this is also new with tags from a palette. I really wanted to keep it for myself. It wasn't my size, so it was really cute with the little distressed holes that you have here and everything. Again, this is Free People new with tags. You can see that it sold for $30. So even new with tags, Free People is kind of not selling significantly well. And something to keep in mind as well, I don't know if you guys saw, I will link the video, or I will link the link down below on an article, but Urban Outfitters, so that encompasses Free People, Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie. They have a couple different ones underneath them. They're starting their own app for reselling, essentially thrifted items. I think you'll be able to sell back. So keep that in mind when you guys are out thrifting. Free People and those Urban Outfitters, you're gonna have competition with the actual brand now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. A lot of companies are gonna start doing this. It is going to impact our reselling. BCBG Max Zaria, this is new. This was sold on an offer. So this view that I show you, because I don't want to show you customer data, this view will not show the offer. I think it sold for $50. I was given an offer, and this is where I said it was a say yes day. I originally had it listed at $109. I had it on sale for $71, and someone offered me $50. I still made money. My average cost of goods for the palette was $14. So I still made money. I accepted and moved on with my life. Mia, this is from a friend's palette. So she went through her stuff and said, hey, these are all the ones I don't really want. I got a lot of shoes. Do you want to come up and look at things and get some inventory? This was during the pandemic when I could not be thrifting. I was having a hard time getting inventory. So I took them. So I've had them for a little over a year. They are new with tags, and they sold, you can see best offer accepted here. They sold for $18. Free People, these are Free People jeans, again from a palette. These sold for $27.95. New with tags, Free People, you can see, I think brand new, doesn't have their brand new jeans from Free People, I think are around, I don't know, they're over $100, and I sold them for $27. New with tags. I don't buy a lot of Free People from the thrift store because its resale value is just really declining. This is a Free People yellow Southport Beach cardigan, again new with tags from a palette. I was so excited to see this one go because it takes up so much space. I mean, I can fit like 3 other items in the space of this as well. $66 sold from on eBay. Free People, here's a Free People sweater again, $25 it sold. You know, $14, I'm paying for these and selling for $25. All I have, you can see everything that we've looked at so far has been palette purchases. You can see from this chart right here, palette is selling. They sell really high. My cost of goods is high, but my thrifted items is definitely better. My average sale price is higher, as well as my sell-through rate. I'm going more towards thrifted items because now things are open and I can thrift. I have a better profit on my thrifted items. However, these are palette items that I had purchased in the past, and they are still selling. They allow me to be able to list more often. I'm a mom of 3 children. I can't source enough to be able to list 11 items a day like I want to do. So the nice thing about liquidation is it kind of supplements my thrifting These are a thrifted item. These sold the same day that I listed them. I had never heard of this brand. I found 2 of this brand at a thrift store, looked up some comps. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of them, but the comps that they did that were selling sold for a reasonable price. I think I had these listed at like $45. I got a $30 offer. I accepted it. I was having a yes day. Any offer that you sent me, I accepted. Best offer accepted for $30. My average cost of goods for a thrift store is $6, so I still made a profit. This is honestly one of the reasons that I had the best day ever, a $500 sale. This was a flat sale. It is new with tags from the palette that I received, so definitely a huge profit here. Not mad about that at all. I've never even heard of this brand. So I mean, I'll keep an eye out for it. Let me know what you guys think about this brand. Was it just a one-off, this jacket, or does that brand really do well? Rag and Bone, again, this is from a palette. This sold for $39. Rebecca Taylor, y'all, I've had this dress returned twice for fit. So I have measurements in my photos, you can see, and I don't know if people don't check the measurements or they get it and it doesn't fit how they want it to fit, but I've had this returned twice. I'm hoping that this 3rd time's a charm and this person keeps it and it fits them exactly how they want to fit it. But don't be afraid of returns because it got returned twice and it has sold for a 3rd time for $126. Michael Kors, this sold, I'm going to be honest and let me know if you guys know. This one I know I sold for an offer. Some of these views are saying sold for best offer and some of them are not. So this one sold for an offer of $35, I believe it was, plus shipping. I accepted it. Michael Kors is hit or miss, so I was honestly excited to get $35. All right, on to Poshmark. These were listed for, I think, like $56, $60, something like that. This one was hard for me to accept. I think I probably could have gotten more for them. However, I was having a say yes day, so here we go. I sold them. They're not taking up space in my inventory. I can make space for something else. This one is the new with tag price on this was like almost $200. Yeah, $179. I've had it for almost a year though, and it takes up a lot of space. So I can have 2 or 3 items in the space of this. I work from home. I am pretty much out of space. So when something that I've had for a year that's taking up a lot of a space, I get an offer for $16. I'm having to say yes day. I took it. Maybe I could have gotten a little bit more, but I was happy to see it go. These Uggs sold for a 20% offer I sent out on Poshmark, and I'm pretty excited about that price. I feel so. You can see here my UGG brand. UGG has declined for me the past year. My average sale price for UGG is $43, 76% sell-through rate. So they are still selling. However, my average sale price is $43. So $68 for a pair of Uggs, I was pretty excited about. The pull-on UGG style definitely are selling lower, so I think that's what's bringing that average down. This sold for a best offer of $9. Again, I don't know why it's not showing here because it wasn't in a bundle, but I know this one sold for $9. I've had this for a year. I had probably 30 of them in a pallet that I purchased, and so I was ready to see it go. Most of them sold for around $15. They offered me $9. I took it. These, I'm hoping I don't get a case open for these. So these were listed, these are men's jeans. When I listed them over, I accidentally put them as women's jeans. You can see here they are actually men's. I put it as women's, but they are actually men's jeans when I pulled them out and looked at them. So I sent them a message and said, hey, I'm pretty sure these are men's jeans. I do have the measurements in photos. If you want to double check, I can counsel for you. They didn't respond, so I sent them anyways, hoping that they looked at the measurements and they are what the person wanted. And then the last sale is going to be these Paige leopard straight-legged. Something about Paige, it doesn't typically sell high. These were leopard and they're a size 30. These sold within a day of listing them. If you guys like this video, YouTube also thinks you'd like this video. I'll link more what sold videos here, and then make sure to hit that subscribe button.